What's up, ladies and germs, and welcome to the 411 The Shitter. I'm your host, Mad Dog. Today, I wanted to talk to you about yesterday. I went to go see straight out of Compton. My thoughts about it were kind of interesting, you know. I mean, I heard a lot of interesting stuff from other people about the movie. Of course, I heard some people saying it was good, some people saying it was fucking terrible, some people saying it was fake, some people saying, oh man, that shit really happened. You know, just a wide variety of people saying opposite shit from each other. My opinion was, it was a good movie. It was a really good movie. It was a good little documentary. I know there was timelines that were skewed with it because, you know, obviously it's a movie and they're trying to pack in the lives of more than just one person into a 2-hour movie. That takes a lot. So I get it. A few things are missing from it. One, my homeboy calls it a different band, but it was a world-class wrecking crew who Dr. Dre was with prior to NWA. They don't mention that at all. They do mention the place he worked at, DJing, where he probably did record that album at. Does also mention that, you know, the club owner wanted him to play a lot of love-making music. I don't want to call it anything else. And that's probably where Turn Out the Lights came from World Class Wrecking Crew. It was a song that Master P took and made his own little Ice Cream Man song out of. I don't know if you guys remember that. I do. So, whatever. What other things were missing? Oh, yeah. So, they didn't mention the whole death of Tupac on it. They showed Tupac for a brief moment, and they showed him recording Hail Mary. Now, my homeboy wanted to tell me that you know, he recorded the Machiavelli CD after Dr. Dre had left. I'm not sure. I don't know. You know, I wasn't there. I mean, we could see documentaries and all kinds of stuff and read articles about it and listen to interviews, but I mean, being outsiders, I mean, this is just our perspective, right? So we're not sure. All we can go is by what we're told. I know that Dr. Dre and Eazy-E had beef with each other. Some people believe that it was just Jerry Harreller's fault. Some people think that it was Eazy-E's fault. I believe it was a combine of both. Greed, man. That whole thing about you know, keeping contracts away from him and signing him just as a solo artist instead of as a group. I know Eazy, and there was documentaries about this, and there's even paperwork that paper trails that show that Eazy scammed all of them out of money, especially Dr. Dre, even after he left Ruthless Records. There's also a scene where Eazy gets his ass kicked by Suge Knight and a bunch of slobs. Now, I don't know. You know, I haven't heard anything before that movie about that incident. It may or may not have occurred. Who knows? I don't know. Like I said, once again, I'm an outsider. What do I know? You know what I mean? The other thing was, it didn't mention Suge Knight sweating Vanilla Ice about Ice Ice Baby, still on his contract. But once again, this wasn't a movie about Death Row Records at all. It involved them because of Dr. Dre and what had happened. Ice Cube, it did play a good role. His son rocked the shit out of that. It was a great movie. Also, what I know is that Ice Cube was the one who wrote and produced the movie Straight Outta Compton. Dr. Dre didn't. You know, from what they even said on the interview, he had went to Dr. Dre and presented the movie to him, And initially, Dr. Dre didn't want to do it. He's like, I don't know. I mean, I don't know what you're gonna put in there. I don't know what's going on. And I guess that makes sense. Nobody wants to be portrayed as a weak person. You know what I mean? But it's important if you're doing a biography that you do all points of a person's situation in life. You know what I mean? Who cares what other people think about it? Just show the facts, show the truth, talk about the truth. Yeah. Also, it was told that it was downgrading to Eazy-E. Honestly, it just showed the truth about him. The fact that he talked a lot about fucking a lot of bitches and doing all that stuff, and I mean, that's the life, right? But he also was a father. So was Dr. Dre. So was Ice Cube. I mean, they all were people besides that music persona. They were all involved in shit prior to NWA and after. It didn't really show Bone on there at all. It kind of tripped me out because that was a part of Ruthless. Didn't really show, a lot of other artists that came out of that one. Didn't show them going to eating with the president. They talked about it. It didn't show them getting booed off the Apollo stage, which I thought would have been an interesting fact. It was actually a defining moment, right? A lot of holes, a lot of good stuff. But, to make a long story short, I enjoyed the movie. This is probably one of the longer 411 in the shitters I've ever done. Hit me up. Let me know what you think about it. Oh, the only thing I didn't like about it was letting teenagers that never even heard of these people watch that movie is a bad idea. I had these fucking kids walking out of the movie theater after me. And one of them was saying, "Isn't Dr. Dre dead?" Like, do you even know who the fuck this movie was about? I mean, how are you gonna let... How are parents that are born in the 90s gonna let their children go watch a movie about something that happened in the 80s that they have no fucking clue about? I'm just saying. I mean, I guess it's just because I'm an 80s baby myself, you know what I mean? Those were my era. That was my era. That's, what I grew up with. So, that's how I fucking know. Hit me up, djrabies@gmail.com. All right? Peace.